Hey there guys, welcome back to another high Capa kit video. This kit video is a little bit of a special one. This one is pretty much in aid of the fact that one of my only channel sponsor, MakeIt3D Airsoft, has just launched their brand new website. So you can go onto the website, you can pick up all of the cool parts which I've been blabbering on about for the past kind of like 9 to 12 months. That includes 3D printed slides, barrels, BBUs, either 4.3 or 5.1, as well as some of the accessory parts to go along with that as well, such as guide rod plugs and springs and all of the good stuff. So big shout out to the MakeIt3D guys. That's Matt over at MakeIt3D. He has enabled me really to build what is an absolute monster of a pistol. A lot of support. We've had a lot of two-way conversations about dimensions, and the guy's attention to detail is absolutely second to none. So this video is quite well timed. This particular high Capa is probably my best pistol. So I've got the gold match build, I've got my battle cap build, all very fancy, you know, really nice aluminium slides and steel barrels, all that kind of thing. When they go wrong though, which they do quite often, this is the pistol which gets pulled, and this thing works. Whether it's just by fluke, I've just got a good combo of parts in there, add to the fact that Matt's parts are absolutely fantastic, that probably helps massively. So what I did a couple of weeks ago, I went out for an indoor session and my main gun went down halfway through a game. It just started overhopping like mad. Pulled this out. I was going to use it that evening anyway. Pulled this out and it just dominated from then on. It was faster, it was snappier, it was more on target. My rate of fire seems to be faster, which is probably because of the snappiness of this thing. So it looks boring though. This is the thing. The uphop's fine, but it just looks boring. So I think it needs decorating a little bit, and that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So as I go around it, you will see that there are some kind of bits which are going to change, and I'm going to point out that this is kind of the final prototype build which I had for Matt. So this is all going to change at some point very soon. We're going to get together, we're going to collab, we're going to do a new build, well, a new upper section. And we're going to go channel colours. It's going to be my dedicated Angry Bull Airsoft high Capa. So we're going to go for some channel colours, black and red, that kind of thing. So this is really a starting point for that as well. So we're going to get cracking on this. We're going to strip it down. Not fully, I might add. So I've got a couple of bits in here which I'm going to start sliding in. Now the conversations with Matt have been along the lines of, Steve, you know, how you going? What kind of pressures are you running it at? Have you managed to make it explode yet? And the answer has been a resounding no. I've not managed to make it explode yet. So I've kind of been instructed to try and make it explode. So one of my upgrade parts, the first upgrade part, is going to be this. This is an AIP aluminium lightweight guide rod plug, just like the old one. However, this one's red, that one's black. So we're going to put those together, and part of the specification of this build is to try now and make it explode through normal use. So when I say through normal use, what I mean is I don't want to purposely go and run it at like 500 psi and blow the slide off into next year. What I want to do is I want to run it a bit more, what I'd say normal, a bit more how I'd normally run it. So my other 4.3 has 4 washers stacked for short stroking. This had 3, so it's now got 4. For the time being, I'm going to continue running the TM recoil spring. However, in time, I may upgrade that to a 120 to really bring the snappiness up. So, nip, 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 they're done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that back together now. And what you will notice as well is, obviously with this being red, I think this is going to look just a little bit slicker from the end. Yeah, you just, you know, it's just that little bit different. You can tell it's just not a black build. Black on black on black is a great idea, and I do think that it looks really well. I think black on black pistols look fantastic, but I think you lose a lot of the detail in having black on black, which is why I'm kind of moving away from that. So next step, what we're going to do, next part of this build. So there was 4 parts. I've done the guide rod, done the springs. Right, new magwell. Now, this is an edge magwell in red. Not my normal STI tactical style, which I do tend to prefer. I like the STI tactical ones because I can still use magazines. I can get my fingers in at the magazines and stuff. Not doing that with this because this is a HPA only build. Never going to run a mag, never need to swap a mag. It's going to stay like this forever. So let's get our friend the sellotape, because it just lifts it up that little bit, and let's get the punch. I've actually got all the tools ready to go this time, so that's a bonus, isn't it? So the conversations I've had with Matt as well, with MakeIt3D Airsoft, is that he does have a magwell which is going to be coming out fairly soon. Unfortunately, I'd already ordered this. I'd ordered this probably a month ago. So that's now come in, and the day the packet was due to arrive with me, Matt messaged and went, "Oh, hey Steve, do you want a magwell?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love a magwell. Cheers." And then we're going to talk about doing some funky colours for it. So just punching this out. Apologies for any springy sounds there. That's just because my mic is clamped just over there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a finger on that, pull that up. This is the first edge one I've ever installed. Oop, that went on an absolute breeze. Oh. Cool, that's in. And that's loose. That needs shimming. We're going to shim that. Do you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to reshim that off camera just to keep this video going, because you don't need to see me do 18 hours of shim work on a magwell. So next stage is going to be grip screws as well. So let's move on to the grip screws. So grip screws undone, out, and we're going to go with the Aip grip screws. Now, there will be a video out there, or coming out shortly, where I snap one of my grip screws made by Aip because they're aluminium, and it happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. So keep an eye out for that one whenever that comes out. But yeah, the aluminium grip screws, they are cosmetic, 100% cosmetic, but just enjoy them while you've got them. That really didn't feel like it went in. I don't think that's going in. Go down a size. There we go. So just that's tight enough. Don't want to over tighten aluminium grip screws because it'll break on me again. Old screw out, new screw together and in. You can already see that the build's starting to kind of, it's transformed quite a lot. Just from putting a little bit of additional furniture on it. That's tight enough. So that's the lower now done. Then we're going to put it back together. Block that back. Oh yeah, forgot about the additional short stroke there. And there we go. So it is roundabout, it is done. I've got a little bit more work to do, shimming this in so that I can get this pin all the way through. But that is now my 3D printed build. It certainly looks a lot more of the part. I'm quite happy with that. And then when you turn it to the end, obviously we've got the black guide rod poking through there as well. Oh, like it. Like it a lot. Thank you very much if you made it this far through my video. Another huge, big, massive shout out to Matt at MakeIt3D Printed Airsoft Parts. I'm going to put a link down in the description to this video so that you can go find his website. You can go find all the amazing things he does. Also, if you like my video, please do hit that like button and then drop me a comment. I love talking about my pistols. And then the absolute gold standard, as always, please drop me a sub if you haven't already, as I am actively looking to grow my channel and diversify into more and more content. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.